If there is any chance of having a child, however small, is there?
Yes. There's a chance.
But then what the hell are you doing wasting time here with me? Get back to Daniel and get on with it.
So we do have pictures.
Just it.
Lucky for you, I'm not a man who scares easily.
That is lucky indeed. So actually there is something which I haven't told you.
Bring it on.
Some years ago I made a decision based on my mother's experiences of her early menopause, and I had my eggs frozen. Obviously I couldn't wait until I developed symptoms, and so I had them harvested while they were still viable.
Hold on. I need to go back a step. This proposition of yours...
It's about my fertility, yes. So before we discuss it any further, I want us to go through the options. Okay. It's likely that some will fail to survive the thawing process, and of course not all will fertilise in response to the ICSI, and there is a decline in success probability with the transfer of the embryo, and that number becomes more reliable as the woman ages.
Zara.
I haven't finished yet. There is the other half of the equation to consider. As you can see, the efficacy declines as the subject reaches 40 years.
And that's me. I'm the subject.
Yes. I mean, no, not necessarily. Of course, we do need to consider the option of a younger sperm donor, although, of course, you would be the preferred candidate.
Really? Thank you so much.
Daniel, please do try not to be emotional.
No? What would you recommend? You know, until today, I didn't even know that you could have a child. Now you're talking about replacing me.
No, this is why I wanted us to discuss this calmly. We're not talking about replacing anyone. We don't even know yet if you're compromised.
Compromised? You haven't even asked me. Or did I miss that spreadsheet?
No.
What other secrets are you keeping from me? You froze your eggs? What is that? Is there some man under our bed in reserve?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Sorry, a younger man.
This is exactly why I wanted us to discuss this rationally.
You know what? You're a machine. That's what you are. Only you would think about having a child with no emotion.
But that is not what I meant.
You know, this weekend I was going to take you to meet my mother. How can I do that now? Imagine it. Mum, this is Zara. I thought she loved me. Not that she ever tells me. And the truth is, it turns out she's a cold, unemotional, manipulative bitch. Maybe we should get a coffee. We've got ages yet. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just can't quite believe it.
I know. You're gonna make a baby.
I was up half the night, wondering what it was going to look like.
Well, all babies look like Winston Churchill. It's a medical fact. It's going to be perfect. And we are going to be great parents.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Ready?
Ready. Come in.
Is there something wrong?
I see that your relationship is quite new. Are you absolutely sure that you're in the right place emotionally to have a child?
We wouldn't be here otherwise.
And if I can just give you these, they're a summary of the things you can both do to increase your chances.
Thanks.
Giving up alcohol, that should be fun.
Actually, we have a very similar list which we give out at the mill.
Some of the patients we see are a little naive when it comes to IVF.
Clueless, more like.
Yeah, remember that one couple, they actually thought that their baby was going to be grown in a test tube.
Moving on. Now, we advise all our couples to have some form of counselling. Even the most committed of couples can find that IVF puts a huge strain on their relationship. And even then, there are no guarantees.
Of course.
Your eggs may not be viable.
Yes.
They may not get fertilised by the sperm.
We know.
And even if they do, there's a real possibility that none of the embryos will implant in the uterus.
Look, in case you've forgotten, we are actually both doctors.
I'm well aware of that.
And we are well aware of the basic facts.
I'm sure you are. But what you need to seriously contemplate is that the end result may be that you have absolutely no chance of conceiving your own biological baby. Can you handle that?
Very hunter-gatherer.
Yeah, well, we cavemen have our uses. Morning. You only want me for my fruity pancakes.
I hope they're hot.
Any fresher, they'd jump off the plate and kiss you. Now, remind me, why did we agree to this meeting?
Because this is what infertile couples do.
Really?
I think we're expected to express our inner anxieties and reveal all our hidden secrets.
Can't we just stay here?
I wasn't going to learn anything.
No. Complete waste of time. This, on the other hand, is something worth waiting for.
Seriously tasty.
Aha! Wait till you taste my Danish. You'll be amazed what I can do with puff pastry. Maybe we should share that with the shrink.
Or not. You're trying to impress him, remember? What's she doing here?
I'll go and book us in.
I phoned Julia. Jimmy's covering. Is this your first? Well, that's excellent. Really puts you at your ease.
Oh, no, it's not me that needs...
Oh, right. Good for you. Too many couples suffer in silence.
What?
There's no stigma, only solutions.
You don't seriously
Trust me, it's like an anchor holding you back. Once you let go, you move forward.
Elaine,
Don't worry, discretion guaranteed.
Psychometric questionnaire.
I'm joking.
I've got to fill them in for you.
Oh, well, if it gets the job done, darling. I cannot believe I'm doing this. What? How often in the past 2 weeks have you considered mankind and its destiny?
Not at all. Occasionally. Nearly every day.
How is this relevant?
How should I answer this one? You have good control over your desires and temptations.
Maybe that's the problem.
Any good?
Reading an interesting article about power animals. I think I might be a tiger.
Please. Nice to meet you.
I bet you feel like you know us already.
Right. You're probably wondering what on earth you're doing here.
Oh, not at all.
Don't worry, lots of people are sceptical, but hopefully you'll take something positive from the session. Now, IVF can be a long and complicated journey towards parenthood. It's likely you'll experience a whole spectrum of emotions. The process can, well, it can threaten your identity. It can affect every facet of your life.
Can I just explain? We're both GPs, so we're fully aware of the process.
Indeed.
So obviously we don't need counselling.
You're just here to tick the box.
I hope we haven't offended you. It's just that we're used to dealing with people with real problems.
I found with IVF that male and female experiences vary enormously. Men and women are trained to think, to feel, to act differently. Neither of you feel the psychological impact of IVF could be an issue.
No?
No?
And you've both considered how a successful outcome will change your lives.
Oh, of course. I already have a daughter. I mean, obviously we'll need to reconsider the work-life balance. Zara will slow down throughout the pregnancy and then either stop working or go part-time once the baby's born. No more extra mentoring.
Have you completely lost your mind? The baby's going to fit around our lives, not the other way round.
Well, you can't be serious.
I most certainly can be.
Okay, good. Great. Perhaps there are still a few issues to discuss. Obviously there's no right or wrong here. What's important is to honestly express your feelings.
Of course.
So what if it doesn't work?
Life is full of disappointments. I've never let anything beat me, and I won't let this either. I know the statistics, and if it goes wrong, I'll deal with it.
Me too.
And your extended families, your friends, how will you cope with their concern?
We're not telling anyone.
Maybe we should. I mean, at least if we told Julia, she'd be sure to keep the pressure off just while we're having treatment.
No!
We want to give ourselves the best possible chance of it working.
Exactly! Which is why I don't want the embarrassing details of my physical inadequacy to broadcast across the whole of Leatherbridge. Nor do I want anyone to treat me in any way other than as a full-time practicing partner. And I certainly don't want this baby to take over my life before it's even been conceived. Honest enough for you? Or do you want more?
Thank you both for coming. Perhaps I'll see you again. Goodbye. Bye.